Hey everybody, Steve the Amateur Historian. Just want to remind you before today's video, remember if you like what I'm doing and you want to see more of it, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit up my Patreon, that link is in the description, and also there's a link to my Instagram in the description as well. And all that said, let's get going. So, first things first, today is too long of a planned excursion for me to not get a Lime scooter for a little bit of it. I feel like I'm having to justify unnecessary payments to my parents. I just need a little more money. Come on, guys, you can do it. Oh, it's a park. Okay. So my best bet is, I guess there's one up by 7-Eleven. Beyond that, I have to go to Burnside. Alright, well, let's hope for the best and hope it went better than the last time I needed to find a scooter. Otherwise, I'm going to be out there all day looking. Anyway, let's do this. Just gonna try to find the first scooter that's available to me that has some battery life to it. I'm not taking it too far. I'm just doing a shoot up 102nd. Once I get past Halsey, which in and of itself is only like 2 miles from here, that's when I'm gonna hop off, and I'm actually gonna spend my day. Well, I'll get on the scooter and I'll get there, and if I have to spend a lot of money riding a scooter a lot of the way home, that's that. You know, I'll probably be okay. So, you know, the more I walk, the more you loosen, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I'm actually going to be spending, as is planned, a preponderance of my day in kind of the industrial area, way up north, and kind of around the Portland International Airport, places I haven't been to that much. Alright, just a few blocks away, and in kind of a janky area to get a scooter from. Shared path. So there's walking here, and does this sidewalk feel safer? Is this a test? Are you testing me? Oh, and then there's the Village Inn. Fenced off, slightly tagged. I miss you, old friend. So, they've added a walking path here when there's a sidewalk here, and they're asking me which one do I feel safer on. What kind of... I need to look this up. I'm sure you can find information about this, because I'm like... Portland Bureau of Transportation. Funny, you should be fixing our streets, and instead you're adding a walking path next to a sidewalk. I really want to see what the justification was behind this. I realize I just went too far. I need to backtrack. I see it. I see my scooter. SWAT busted the GoPro out. Alright, are you looking good? Are you functional? She looks functional. So my plan is to take this to maybe like 102nd and Prescott, something like that. Maybe all the way to Sandy, somewhere in that vicinity, just a little ways past Maywood Park. God dang it, I keep forgetting. I'm so glad I vlog. I would just walk around with this on forever. Anyway, so I just crossed 103rd and Sandy, and I'm now realizing I have to cross Sandy. I should have crossed at the light back there, but I'm pretty dumb. Remember, keep the door shut. Thank you. From the Redeemed Christian Church of God. That's kind of, I don't know if I like this whole, like, keep the door shut, all the curtains are closed, unless this place isn't being used right now. Okay, I'm coming to 105th. I'm gonna cross there. And I'm gonna hang out in certain parts of the industrial area. Yeah, we'll see. There's random who's its and what's its galore. I mean, maybe there is, I don't know. 105th is Sandy. Now I'm fixing to cross it. A lot of vehicles out here. I wasn't expecting this much traffic. Dang, it's hard to maneuver through here. I could barely squeeze around these cars and get down here. Yeah, there's very few, like here's a little apartment complex, but there's very few places to live. Especially when you cross the railroad tracks in front of me. Oh man, free pizza. Well, here's a, is this even a road? So it is, and it's creepy, but I don't go very far. So, all right, nobody's coming. So I can actually finally get through here and get to see the real stuff. There's a, I think it's a roadway. The trains are coming to kill me, right? Nah, not today. It smells weird. It smells acidic, maybe even metallic. It smells so freaking weird around here. I mean, I'm coming up to company buildings and stuff. It's probably just, when there's a countertop. Yeah. Yep. They got countertops in there. But I gotta say, kudos to the people who live out here. You know, these few houses just kind of rammed in with all this commerce. I mean, I stick out like a sore thumb. Ooh! Pro Glass, whatever that is hiring right now. I wonder if you have to have like 3 years experience with glass. Wow. That guy has no cock. He's driving like a late 80s model Ford truck, but he turned it into a lowrider. And there's gonna be a lot of this going on, by the way. Because this is the area that the plane's going into Portland International Airport over there. This is where a lot of them come over. Every couple of minutes there's another plane that comes flying across here, which is probably why this is such a good area for just industrial stuff, because who wants to live under a plane landing every, 5 to 10 minutes? Alright, so I just did a little side video walking through this little nature area. This is the Columbia Slough and some abandoned goods. And I just wanted to do a video that I did on my other iPhone, so it's not part of my therapy walk, which is bad, or which sucks because I had a perfectly good paranoid mode moment. But yeah, I just wanted to, it's called like the Johnson Watershed or something like that, I can't remember, but anyway, it's a very secluded path. It's about a 10-minute walk, and I just went from the other side of the path to here, and then started walking that way, going south, when I actually wanted to head north, because I'm heading towards Columbia Station, and my plan is, I'm so gonna have to get another scooter by the time I'm done, unless my legs have a lot more in them than I'm giving them credit for, because I'm gonna do something that I haven't done since, I mean, we're talking mid-90s, which is I'm actually gonna head up to Marine Drive, where I haven't been in eons, and I'm gonna walk. There's like a path that goes along Marine Drive by the river, and you can go around the Portland International Airport and see all the planes come in for a landing and stuff. I've heard the view isn't as good as it used to be. You used to be able to just park your car along Marine Drive and see everything. I don't know for certain, but I've heard that it's not quite that simple these days, but I'm doing it more for the experience of, I haven't been on Marine Drive in a dog's age. So I need to circumvent all this crap and get over to Cascade Station where I can take the path up to Marine Drive, taking myself very far from home today. It smells like burnt toast out here. What the hell is that about? Yeah, I can see some of that's some of Cascade Station over there. So I'm not too far away. Alright, so as long as I can remember mountains, I can remember where I'm going. Because I get up here, the next road I come to is St. Helens Avenue. I have to turn off that, cut through Cascade Station, then turn on Mount Hood Avenue. And that'll get me towards the path. It's simple. This place over my shoulder, it's called Kehe. Literally is K-E-H-E. Kehe. That's what it makes me think of. I was just about to say, it's been really quiet. I haven't heard any planes coming in for a landing, and I can actually see a plane through these trees over here coming in. I think that's a plane. Yeah, there's some kind of aircraft coming in for a landing. It's one of the Cascade Station up over here. It's another one of these areas where you get to see all the planes coming in. They fly down close over the buildings and stuff. It's pretty fun, but again, if you spend a lot of time in this area, it probably gets irritating after a while. Now you hear it. Yeah, here it is. Flying low. Oh, that's a UPS plane. Woo! This looks like it's I so rarely ever get to see planes coming in for a landing up close. I'm like, nah, he's crashing. You're crashing. No, UPS, you have my packages, don't crash. I think he'll be fine. Hopefully, I'm gonna feel real bad if that guy's like landing gear goes out and he just ball of flames. Horrible tragedy. But unless I hear some really dramatic sounds in the next few seconds, I don't think that will be the case. Cascade Station. We have arrived. Just gonna try to cut through this sumbitch as fast as I can. Don't need to be rubbing elbows with nobody at this time. This is Port of Portland property, huh? What are you gonna do with it? Looks like it's just wasting away. These flowers are pretty though. There's one coming in for a landing. All over the place. This guy, this Southwest guy, he snuck in on me. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Yeah, my girlfriend worked up here very briefly. She was hired on to work at the Ulta that's here. And then she found out that, you know, pretty much the woman that was going to be running it was kind of a Jekyll and Hyde. And so she was like, yeah. And they were just opening. They had way too many people they'd have probably hired anyway. But yeah, she got out while the getting was good. So I've hated Ulta ever since. I almost didn't make it. The big bar started coming down. I didn't even know that was here. I guess it makes sense. I didn't even know they were gonna have the thing come down. I'm so not used to seeing those a lot along the Max lines. Could have taken one of those to my head. I don't know about the front car, but the back car on that Max literally had nobody on it. You know, if I just knew going in that I was going to be able to get on a Max and there would be nobody on it, I might feel a little more comfortable, you know, taking it, knowing that nobody else has, or I guess will be on there for a while. It wouldn't really matter as long as I'm gone, because it's all about me, right? And the little IHOP here. Me and my girlfriend ate here a while back during that whole IHOB this thing was going on. And I was like, what happened to that? Of course, I didn't stay in the know. None of these crossing roads are saying what they are, so I'm hoping the street light up here, I'm hoping that's where this Mount Hood Avenue is, so I can get out of this area. Because this is boring. This is just commercialism. Ugh. Capitalism. Ugh. Yes. This is where I want to be. This is the correct stretch. Apparently I just walk the path along the road here for a while until we come to a roundabout, then I hook off, hit the trail. Alright, made it through Cascade Station, and as far as I can perceive, I'm unlikely to encounter that many people most of the rest of my way, at least till I start turning back south. Because this is a long walk. Like, I'm traversing the whole entire airport, and the airport is still like a little ways off this way. And I'm just going to be passing it by on the north. So I think we're about to cross over Airport Way, which is goes on for a while east, but this is that main road, you know, the name should imply, that takes you in towards, did a raindrop just land on me? I don't know. Maybe it did. How could it be raining? I think this is Airport Way. Yeah. So these are all the people that just came home, leaving, go back to the city, and then the road on the other side of these trees are all the people that are actually on their way to the airport for vacations or dropping off loved ones for their vacations. It's a big old thing. So yeah, if you look off that way, you can see the airport at a distance. That'll be Portland International Airport. So I'm getting right in the thick of all this. I knew there was a roundabout up here. I didn't realize the roundabout was a big piece of this whole airport shenanigans. So I wonder if these are cars that people are leaving here while they're on vacation. Is that what this is for? I don't know. I've flown like 5 times in my life. I'm not a master of knowing how the airports are structured or operated. When I see a lot of cars parked near the airport, I start to figure, probably leaving their cars here while they're on vacation. Okay, so if I'm correct, I wrap around this and go this way, which doesn't look safe, but oh, okay. Just follow, when in doubt, follow the bike route signs. Yes, sir. Okay, well, nobody's coming this way. Yeah. So they're just maneuvering you through all this airport traffic. I guess I just keep sticking to this path, and hopefully God will provide. Okay. I cross? Okay. and I turn. Okay, I don't know exactly which way to go now. Or is this the path? I think this is the path. Maybe? That... Wow. I'm pretty sure this is the path. This is so random. Just kind of hide you behind these trees. Like, they don't want the people of the world to know that you're out here doing this, that you're walking paths. This is a beat up old pathway. I'm just checking my phone just to make 100% certain yeah, that's what it looks like. It's saying I'm on the right path. This is more sketchy than I previous thought. Oh man, I don't know, maybe sketchy is not the right word. I love how, like, I'm behind the clouds, but you know, everything's dark down here, but the clouds are bright. I always love that vibe. My vibe. Ooh, another plane's coming in for a landing. I can't see you though because of the trees. There it goes. It's another Alaska airline. All right, so this should turn me upward this way and then connect me with the main path along Marine Drive. So this is just where, like, people who work here park. It's like I'm going into a prison. Why do they have to have the barbed wire on both sides of me? Oh no. Oh no. Don't make me paranoid. Don't do it. It's too late. I always have fun with that. Gets a lot out of me. Is this like extended parking? What are these little outbuildings for? Like, what are these for? What is your purpose, sir? And you think I didn't see you? And you, way over there, acting like I don't see you neither? Come on, get out of here. And then way off that way, the airport, so I am still, I'm still a ways off. And when you wake up kind of beat and tired, or you didn't sleep great, but you're going somewhere that you know you're really going to enjoy, it's amazing how quickly your legs begin to cooperate with you. Don't get me wrong, legs. I'm not trying to kill you today. I'm not trying to be a dick. You are my wheels. I'm just saying, I appreciate you, and stick it out with me for a little while longer. So I can only assume there's like I mean, they might lead you up over the road, but I can only assume there's probably a tunnel. There could be, because we're, you know, below the level of Marine Drive here. It just seems like a tunnel would be more logical and more safer. I love how open it gets out here. I mean, it has to be. Can't just be having people just going roughshod all over the place around here next to an airport. Yeah, and then literally right over this ridge is the Columbia River, and I'm noticing literally just since turning that corner and coming this way. Now, granted, I've had the sun on me a little bit, and now it's behind the clouds. It's colder. It's dropped a few degrees temperature-wise, because we're right on the northern edge of Portland, and it will naturally get colder than here because the cold winds out of the east can, you know, they're not having to squeeze around the Cascades as much. We're getting those winds out of the Columbia River Gorge. Oh, I guess we do go up to the street. It just doesn't sound logical. But I guess, you know, they do what they gotta do. I mean, a tunnel would have been safer, but this is definitely the cheaper option. Just run some concrete up to here, give them a little crosswalk that a lot of people will probably ignore, and hope for the best, I guess. I'm real surprised I haven't seen like anybody else out here. Yep, there it is, the river. It's just here. And you can see the big 205 bridge crossing in the distance here. I have little faith that people are going to abide by this.
Broad Street with caution. Vehicles may
Yep, nobody gives a shit. However, traffic just kind of split for me. All right, well. Now we're starting to see the people. Ah, boy. It's been a while. Dude, you are ruining the moment. Shut up, I've crossed the street. Thank you. I appreciate it. This. Fantastic. And this is one of the islands. I don't know if this is Government Island. I know Government Island's like the big one. Actually, isn't Government Island further that way? I don't remember. Anyway, the other side of that island, you can see some of it up here. That be Washington. So I'm straddling the Oregon-Washington border right now and enjoying every second of it. This is going, now see, this is the kind of content I need. So for the moment, we're a little downhill from Marine Drive, but it does kind of climb up along. But this is, you are, for a pretty good stretch of time, we are just right at the river. So, you know, I thought, I've covered so much northeast and southeast stuff, and this is one area that I haven't covered because it's, well, a little more difficult to get to for someone in my position. But using, kind of meeting things halfway, doing a little bit on the scooter. I looked like I was like holding the joint, a little bit on the scooter, and got to the industrial area, and yeah, it's not really a whole lot to say. I just had to, it's too photogenic out here. I had to switch up briefly my old iPhone for my newer one with the better camera, because this area deserves it. I also have to be looking out for bicyclists. This is a very bike-packed path. And as we come kind of more up a little bit, we'll be able to see more of the Portland International Airport and more of the planes coming in to land. And I'm kind of happy that the sun has kind of been blocked out, because I'm loving this, you know, darkness where I am. You know, bright clouds in the sky, they're almost reflecting the light back down on us. I'm just liking this. I'm digging this vibe for the moment. Probably trip on one of the, oh man, that is some plush carpeting. There's been people down here drinking their beer, can't take their crap with them. Mighty Columbia. Yeah, I'm still, again, like 2 days ago, I did something to my shoulder, and it kind of, the discomfort comes and goes, but it's definitely made my arm a little weak, a little sore. And this vlogging, I'm feeling it. It's the good feels. It's just like, whew, I just gotta like, work them out. Work out my kinks. And it still feels so crazy how cold it is right now. Like it's probably, like it's about 63, 64 degrees today. You know, the sun is behind the clouds, but like seriously, it feels like it's about low 50s right now. Like my body's warmed up, so even though I'm in shorts, like it feels good, the coldness, but it's still just, you know, there's stepped out from behind the mountains and there's no obstructions. Oh man, who are you coming in for a landing? Who the heck do you think you are? This is the stuff I love. What is this Blair Witch shit going on here? No. So like I'm contemplating if I literally I have like 50% battery life on my old iPhone that I'm using now. I have pretty decent battery life left on my regular phone because I haven't used it much, and I have my GoPro, which is about half battery life. I still feel like I'm just gonna run out of everything. What the hell is that? It's a guy on one of his dinky scooters. I thought that was an air raid siren. I was ready to duck and cover. I thought it was over. That threw me. That got my heart up for a second. I was like, what? Anyway, so, because I'm trying not to film every 15 seconds. It's just, I want to pick this up and put it in my pocket. So like every couple of seconds, I gotta be mature, Steve. You gotta put the phone away for like 5 seconds and just be one with the river for a moment. Noticing old pieces of concrete down there, just various old remains of things. What the heck was this once upon a time? Now it's just a block of concrete with some Modelo. Oh, it's a Modelo beer can recycling bin. What the F is this? Ooh, sticky. What the hell is this crap? Of course. Why the F did this guy feel like he had to pull his freaking... He had his truck down here on the path and then just like turned around and went back up. And I noticed there's like some abandoned homeless crap there. And the guy, I mean, he's got a nice vehicle that works. I don't think he's homeless, but he did look a little scruffy. So I don't know. What are you? No, come back to me. No, I can save you. You just have to meet me halfway. Nah, he doesn't want to have anything to do with me. Doggone bastards throwing their crap in the frickin' river. Okay, so it looks like the sun's... So the clouds have been like moving this way. The sun is just kind of waited behind them. So, you know, it's been consistently dark where I am. But then on the horizon into Washington, you can see the sun hitting. I hear it. I can't see it. But there was a plane that was real close. For a second, I thought he was gonna come in and land on me. I'm like, this ain't no runway. Could it be? That big ball in the sky has chosen to finally make himself present again. Against my face. And yeah, like it literally just popped out and hit me. Because you can see, it's still dark over there. Well, over there now. But yeah, I could see it. The sun trickling its way up the shoreline. So the sun's back, so it feels like 1 degree warmer. Which is nice. That's enough. I guess I shouldn't be greedy about the temperature. Even though I feel like the coldness of the water is tightening up my joints a little bit. But when the F does this path get up to road level? I want to see planes. That semi-truck was a plane for a second. Hey, don't block my sunlight, you roadway jackass. I think I'm fake. I think I've hit that moment, everyone, where I start getting real weird. And I've already gone into paranoid mode. You can't do that twice. Because that's just dumb.